A couple of weeks ago, I had to replant my geranium because the soil that she was in could no longer sustain her, and I could see that she was dying. It's taken her a little while to settle into the new pot of soil, but her condition has since improved, and she has started getting these fresh little leaves and flowers. At the time I was replanting her, this thought came to mind. Sometimes the Lord replants us because the place that we are in is no longer conducive to our growth. He takes us out of our current space and puts us into a new one so that we can continue to grow. This process of movement from one space to another often involves change, which is something that many try to avoid because it's unsettling and brings uncertainty. But when the winds of change are blowing, that is when we need to put our trust in the Lord. Proverbs 3 verse 5 and 6 says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct your paths." God has a plan and purpose for each one of us. Jeremiah 29 verse 11 says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." Stepping into that plan and purpose that God has for us often requires change. Change brings challenges. But when we face and overcome those challenges, that is when we grow. If we resist change and stay in the same place forever, we can't grow or step into our purpose. Sometimes God will replant us because He wants to show us more, but our existing space does not facilitate that learning, so God will move us to one that does. At other times, the replanting will occur because we are moving into a new season of life, or the Lord has a new assignment for us. Ecclesiastes 3 verse 1 says, "For everything there is a season, and a time for every matter under heaven." If God is in the process of replanting you for growth, a new assignment, or a new season, the following points may help you. Firstly, the most important is to stay focused on the Lord through prayer and reading the Word so that you don't lose your peace of mind or focus during the upheaval of being moved from one place to the next or one season to another. Isaiah 26 verse 3 says, "You will keep him in perfect peace, whose mind is stayed on you, because he trusts in you." Secondly, there will be things that we will need to get rid of when we enter into our new space or season. These may include certain attitudes or issues of the heart, such as hurt, pain, bitterness, or unforgiveness, for example. We cannot take our old baggage into a new space or season because it will contaminate that new space or season. We need to let go. Isaiah 43 verse 18 and 19 says, "Remember not the former things, nor consider the things of old. Behold, I am doing a new thing." When God moves us into something new, it is often because He has more for us, more growth, more learning, etc. But we cannot receive the new when we are still full with the old. We will therefore need to ask the Lord to show us what we need to get rid of. Thirdly, replanting can often bring with it upheaval, discomfort, discouragement, and uncertainty. When we experience this, we need to stand on the promises of God because that is what will sustain us. Isaiah 41 verse 10 says, "Fear not, for I am with you. Be not dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you. Yes, I will help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand." Fourthly, in times of upheaval, discomfort, or discouragement, we often say negative things, but we must remember that death and life are in the power of the tongue according to Proverbs 18 verse 21. We must therefore resist the urge to say negative things and continue to speak life even in the face of discouragement. Fifthly, Ask the Lord to bless the new place or season that you are entering. Speak blessings and declare scriptures over it. Some examples of scriptures to declare can include Isaiah 45 verse 2 that says, I will go before you and make the crooked places straight. Ephesians 3 verse 20. Now to him who is able to do exceedingly abundantly above all that we ask or think, according to the power that works in us. 1 Corinthians 2 verse 9, but as it is written, eye has not seen, nor ear heard, nor have entered into the heart of man the things which God has prepared for those who love him. Lastly, new places or seasons often bring new people into our lives and new relationships are formed. Pray over those relationships and ask the Lord to bless them. Ask Him to bring people who will help you to grow. Sometimes people will leave our lives when we move into new spaces. In such times, we must remember that we are ambassadors for Christ. So instead of getting angry with or saying bad things about these people, we should bless and release them. If you are not sure what to pray when moving into your new space or season, in the description section below this video is a short prayer that can be used as a guideline. Thank you for watching, and God bless.